Hi there. So we're coming up on a quarter deadline. And so you're probably wondering, do I need to make a quarterly estimated tax payment? And how much? How do you know if you need to make a quarterly estimated tax payment? So if when you file your taxes for the entire current year, come that infamous April 15th deadline, if on that return, your Form 1040, you would owe taxes, more than $1,000, then you need to make a payment this quarter. Now, there are some exceptions and ways the calculation works to make it so that you don't get a penalty and interest. However, even if you don't have a penalty, I still want to pay as I earn, right? Otherwise, you can end up with a big tax bill come the end of the year. Basically, the IRS gives you a year. If you start making a lot more money, you can pay in what you paid the year before. So they give you a year to kind of figure out your situation. But if I make $1 million this year and I only paid a little bit last year, I still don't want to end up with a $200,000 tax bill on my tax return, right? I want to pay as I go. And I know people just want confidence and clarity. They want to understand this stuff so that it's not so confusing and overwhelming. So let me break down my quarterly tax calculation spreadsheet for you. So in the first step, we need some information from your taxes. It matters whether you're single or you're married, right? Your filing status. Now, you might be like, Amanda, why are we talking about our personal stuff when this is about our business? But here's the thing, most businesses are flow-through businesses. So if you're an LLC, S Corp, self-employed, all of these businesses, you pay tax for the business on your personal return. It's only the corporation that pays its own taxes. So we have to look at your personal 1040 return to know if you have to pay quarterly estimated taxes. Okay, so you fill out your basic information from your tax return so that we can do the calculation, because that's what we're doing here is a mini tax return calculation. This is where you're going to enter your income from your business that's subject to self-employment tax. And I'm going to jump over to my accounting record, which you can see right here. And you can see you'll just take your net income from here and put it in for the quarter over on our quarterly tax calc. And then in that quarter, we're going to scale up that amount and estimate it for the year as if you earned that amount all year. If you don't think that's right, then you can go ahead and override that amount and put in your estimate. In the next section is where other income will go. So if you have a part-time job or your spouse has a W-2 job or you have an S Corp, you're going to go ahead and put your information, your W-2 information here, and also any S Corp income. Then we get to your total annualized income, combining both those amounts. You have some specific deductions for AGI. And the two biggest ones is self-employment tax and the health insurance deduction. And then we get down to where the spreadsheet does most of the work for you, doing the calculation. And this will get us to your quarterly estimated tax payment. And we have a few other worksheets. One is for the qualified business income deduction, which is a 20% deduction. That's a big amount, so we wanted to include it in the estimate. The other is itemized deductions. So if you itemize your deductions, this will help you get a precise estimate on those. And then the result tells you how much you need to pay for the quarter. So what I really like about my spreadsheets is they help people actually understand the quarterly tax calculation instead of just kind of answering some questions in a software where you never really understand how they're coming up with the numbers. This way you'll be able to see it right in front of you and you have training that guides you through it. So if you want to learn more about my paid program, definitely sign up. Otherwise, follow me for more information.